Hello everyone, you're welcome back to my channel. My name is Grace. On this channel I create fashion content like cutting and sewing, pattern drafting. If that is the kind of content you love to see, I would like you to pause this video, put on the notification bell and subscribe to this channel so that whenever I update a new video you can get notified, then you can watch. So today we are going to be making this beautiful dress I'm wearing. It has a side pocket. It's a kimono short dress. So with all the details here, we are making it, but with the twist on the neckline. The neckline is going to be having a V-neck. The material we are going to be making use of is a plain crepe, not Ankara like this. Let's proceed to the cutting table. This fabric is folded into four like this. This place is on fold. The center front and center back is on fold, and I'm going to cut the two together. Then I have a start line here. The start line. That's why I marked this one. So from here now, this is going to serve as my shoulder line. From here, I'll mark from shoulder to bust points, or let's say bust line, which is 12. I'll mark this to be 12. Then from here, from the shoulder line, I'll mark the hip line, which is 25. Then from this shoulder line, I'll mark the length. The length is going to be 44 inches. So after that, this line, I'm going to mark the shoulder plus the sleeve, which is going to be 19. I'll make it 19. It's going to have a band of like 1.5 or 2 inches. So I'll make it 19. Then from this point, I'll come down by 2. Like this. This is 2. This is 2. Then I'll mark the sleeve opening. This sleeve opening, I'll make it to be 8. I don't want it to be too wide, so I'm going to make it to be 8. So from that point, I'll divide. The bust is 47. Bust 47 divided by 4. To have 11.5 that is 11.75. So I'll mark it this way, plus 1 for ease allowance. Then I'll now mark 2 inches for sewing allowance, because this person is busty, so I'm adding 2 inches allowance. Then 46 divided by 4, I have 11.5. So this is 11.5 plus 1 for his, then 2 inches sewing allowance. So what I have here is what I'm going to bring down. So I have 14.75. So the same 14.75, I'll bring it down here. Then I'll connect it this way. Then I'll just make a slight curve around here, just like this. A slight curve. Then here, what I have here, this is 19. I'll bring it down here, 19. Then make a straight line here. Now to the neckline, I'm going to make the neckline to be 3. By the back is going to be 1. Okay, let's say 1.25. I'll make it 1.25. Then curve it this way, just like this. So after that, I said we are having a V neckline at the front, but I'm not going to do that right now. When I'm through, I will remove this and work on the neckline for the front separately. So now I want to make this. I'll make it 3.5 by 1.25. Can you see? So here I'll connect this way to the shoulder slope. This is my shoulder slope. Then I'll increase it by, I'll go up by 1/2 inch. So I'm going to cut directly on this line I'm marking right now for my shoulder line, just like this. So I'll go ahead and 2.5 up to the hem. So after marking this, I'm going to come out by half inch sewing allowance. You know, I'm not going to cut directly on this line. I'll mark half. I will notch this side, the half inch. I will notch it so that when I'm joining it, I will know that this is where I'm joining from. Now I'll use this to cut a fabric I'm going to be working with. I'm going to use this one to cut a black. So this is what we are having now. What I have here, this is 2. This is 2. Then when I wanted to cut it, I cut 3 plus sewing allowance. We are having sewing allowance of half inch here. So that is that. Then this one, this is 4. I have 8 here plus sewing allowance. Then I have 6.5 here. This is 6.5. Then the length is 8. So from this 8, we are going to fold half inch. I forgot to take the measurement for the waist, to shape the waist a little bit around the waist area. So I want to do that now. Just the same way I took for the hip band. So I'll take the measurement for the waist. Our waist length is 17. You know we added half inch. So I'm leaving this half inch here. I'm coming down before I take the measurement. So it's 17. The length is 17. Then round measurement for the waist is 44. 44 divided by 4, we have 11. I'm taking it from this side, not from, you know, we have cut away some pieces around here. So I'm going to take 11 this way. 11 plus 1 for his, and I will make it, you know, we added 2 inches for allowance, but this time around I will make it 1.5. So this is what we are going to have now. Our pocket is going to be around our waist area, so I'm going to measure 17.5 for the starting point of our pocket. So I'll just notch it like this, then measure 7 for the pocket opening this way. And we have this. So this is our pocket opening. So this is for the pocket now. I folded this way. Then this way. The pocket opening is going to be 7. I'm going to add half inch for sewing allowance. So it's going to be 8. We'll have 8 here. So I'll just shape it around here like this to have a U shape. The length is 11. It can be 11, 12. It's not more than that, depending on how long you want it to be, anyway, how deep you want it to be. Just a U shape. So the half inch, I will open this place up. I'm taking the base of this neckline to be 7.5, while the width, that is the wideness, is 3.5. So right here I'm going in by 0.5, that is half inch. Then I'll connect it to the neckline like this. Then I'll take off the pin and cut it out. So once I'm done cutting it, I will notch it here with half inch, just a notch. I'm done doing that. Then this is a band. I've interfaced it. So a band of 2 inches. I'll sew on the neckline like this, on the half inch that I notch. And I'm going to sew it with half inch as well. Like this. Half inch. So I'm notching it to make it more relaxed here, so that when I turn it, it will be more relaxed. Then I will repeat the same process with the other side of the neck. I'll sew the banding with half inch also here. I'm done with that. So I'll go ahead and stitch this place to close it up. I'll stitch it down just to give it a close-up at that base. It's very important you do that. I'm cutting out the excess. So I'll go ahead and weave this place. I'll weave it to keep it neater. You can as well do that. So this is what I have now. You can see this is the outcome. This. Our chest line is 9.5 from the shoulder. 9.5. I'm measuring 9.5 from the shoulder. Then here I'm making it 1.5. The distance from the joining is 1.5. 1.5 here as well. It seems this one is more than 1. Okay, this is 1.5. 1.5. Then I'll sew the fringe on it this way and sew the rest of them down. I'll go ahead and sew it, but you can do this before joining the shoulder anyway. So this is the pocket. I'm pinning the pocket. I'll sew it with half inch. I'm going to pin the other side of the pocket as well. I'll pin it down. Then right side is facing the right side. I'll pin it down and go ahead and sew it with half inch. I'll repeat the same process with the other side of the pocket as well. Right side will face each other this way. I'm done. This is the band of 1.5. So I'm pinning it down. I'll sew it down this way. So I'm done. I want to join the side now. I'll go ahead and join the side with half inch. Then here I'll curve it like this and sew the pocket as well with half inch. When I get to this side, to the down part, I'll make it 1 inch just to shape the down a bit. So this is the final look. It's looking beautiful already. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.